lock you down on D. Few players, if any, can claim that. To build out their advantage even further.
Brooks with no one around. And again, Memphis no good.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
And Thompson kicks to Chris. But he gets it back. Back to Thompson. Fires the three. A three-pointer is right on target. Thompson's got 9.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
And that one drops for him.
What a pass from Morant. I mean, he does a terrific job staying alert and seeking those opportunities.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. They have a 9-point lead. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road, take good shots, and knock them down with confidence.
Yeah, not getting overwhelmed is important. Poise is something that you need to have in order to win on the road.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Much more than just the perimeter threat. Morant loves to sneak inside and do damage.
Outside Curry from past the arc. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
The Grizzlies trail by 12. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. In the hoop for his 4th field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Here's Curry. Here's Pascal. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The Warriors shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And so he makes both from the line. Morant outside. With 2 seconds left. And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Warriors lead by 12. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And for the Warriors, this has been the game they wanted to have.
The offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, how many coaches say we want to start fast? Now let's see if they can maintain that intensity.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. Morant and Allen at the guard spots. Clark is out there with Brooks. And it's Jang in at the center, locking down the middle. Curry can't get it to go.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Morant with a wide open look. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Morant's got 11.
As Morant gains consistency from range, he becomes that much more dynamic. And that's bad news for the rest of the league.
Curry, good.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with a comfortable lead.
Here's Allen, following the basket by Stephen Curry. Morant finds Clark. Banked in off the glass.
You got to know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Well, it seems like every year, Greg, we see some incredible new players come to the NBA, and they are welcome with open arms. Their style of play is so terrific.
No doubt about it. You know, guys like Ja Morant, I think he's got a chance to be one of the greats. And any list about the future of the NBA has to include Luka Doncic. I don't know if there's a better basketball talent than that young man. And, you know, let's not forget about Devin Booker out in Phoenix as well. A terrific, terrific player.
3 terrific kids, you're right. Melton passes to Winslow. And it's good for 2. Winslow's got his first basket of the night. Curry with it. He has 5. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Thompson outside. No good on the 3.
He's got 9 points on 3-pointers in the first quarter, but still looking for his first 3 of the second.
Winslow's shot is off.
I mean, he struggles with his finishes sometimes. I mean, it's kept him from being an elite player.
And this is encouraging. Wiggins looking committed to shooting and forcing the D to compromise.
The Warriors shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Aaron Jackson, he's checked in for Jang. And both free throws good for Wiggins. The Grizzlies trail by 9. And here's Morant. Got a hand on it, and he's able to get it back. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And those are plays that get you in front and keep you in front.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. 5 to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot here, but they'll get another chance. Stolen by Thompson. And here we go. Wiggins heading to the hoop. And Wiggins throws it down hard.
And what a powerful player Wiggins can be. Dunks like this remind you of that elite level athleticism.
And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. They trail by 11, and that will conclude a 4-game road trip. Winslow finds Valanciunas. Morant outside. From deep three-point range, from beyond the arc, and then some. Morant's got 6 in the quarter.
Oh, it's been all about Ja tonight. I mean, he can score in many different ways.
Wiseman with the bucket.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
It's tipped. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Green up on top. Covered by Winslow. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Down low. Here's Melton over Thompson. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Thompson.
And though he's very active at the offensive end, Melton probably makes his biggest impact defensively.
I agree, Jay. He works hard, shows good instincts, and reads the passing lanes very well. He's also disruptive with his speed, his length, and I like that he can play physically. He can get you out of your rhythm.
Kevon Looney is checked in for Wiseman. Curry deciding where to go with it. Floats it up for Wiggins. The shot, no good.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have a good laugh about it later.
Warriors leading by 6. On the wing, Wiggins. 1:30 left in the first half of basketball.
And there's one thing that's never been in question about Wiggins, his ability to be a high-volume scorer. And in case you needed a reminder, he's giving you one tonight.
Now here's Allen. 11 points for him in that last game against the Utah Jazz. And the shot goes down.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Allen against Thompson. Dishes to Green. The pass to Curry. It's tipped. His shot is good. Scores his 3rd basket in 6 tries. Shooting 50%.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's Melton. He's coming off a 10-point game against Utah. And Thompson sends it back.
Oh, he hasn't been much of a shot blocker in his career, but Clay.
Wow, hammering it in.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. And the Grizzlies with possession here, following the score by Golden State. Just 5 on the clock. Tillman. Wiggins with some nice D. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Up again.
Well, playmaking is one area of the game where Clay continues to develop, trying to go from good to elite.
Here's Melton. And so it's the Golden State Warriors enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Clay, you really put a lot of energy out there. Any worries that you've emptied your bucket?
You know, I feel great. I've always been in good shape since high school. So it's nothing to me. I just love being out there and competing. And I love how unselfish you're playing. You know, we really share the ball.
All right, Clay, we'll see if the second half was more of the same. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us. But you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Andrew Wiggins led the way in the first half. He had 16 points and 1 assist. He's been a different player than he was their last outing when he was off his game. He's rounded back into form tonight. Hey, big fella, what's your take on Golden State so far?
Well, it was an unselfish, team-oriented half of basketball. The ball never stopped moving. The offense had a great flow to it. preventing anyone from getting lazy out there. They're always moving, cutting, knowing where they need to pass the ball.
And now, Kenny, let's get your opinion on Memphis.
Well, it's hard to defend a team that gets red hot from the floor. I think the effort was there on D, but they could not come up with a plan to cool them off. We're bound to see a whole different game plan, a whole different approach from them coming out of the break.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now see.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Andrew Wiggins in this game, he's been everywhere.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
This game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Green is out there with Weissman. And it's Wiggins in at the 3 spot. And here's Morant after the 3-pointer from Stephen Curry. It's Morant with the drive. And he gets it to go. Valanciunas has got his first bucket in this one.
Reliable at executing in screen and rolls. Valanciunas, he excels at taking what he sees in these sets.
Curry against Morant. For 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not so unlucky 13 shots.
Yeah, wiry, strong, and courageous. Morant's willing to slam it up in there if you give him a lane.
Timeout called the Warriors. Ray, can you really compare players from completely different eras? I mean, people love to talk about the greatest of all time.
You know, Kev, some players do transcend eras. There's no doubt about that. Wilt's a great example, and there are many others. But in reality, to your point, the style and the way in which the game was played was so different that it isn't fair. I mean, all you can be is the best of your generation or one of the best. And I think that should stand no matter what the conversation is.
Like, there's no doubt in your mind Oscar Robertson could play in this era as well as he played when he played.
No doubt. Bill Russell, all those guys.
Yes,
They're truly
yes.
great ones. So much of your ability to perform at a high level is built around your confidence and your belief in your abilities. And those guys had it as much as anybody who's ever played the game.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Chris, he's checked in for Green. Lee comes in for Wiggins. Kent Bazemore's checked in for Klay Thompson. And Kelly Oubre subbed in for Curry.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. No points in the game yet for him. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Oubre with the steal. To the paint. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Oubre.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Chang, he's checked in for Memphis. Allen comes in for Justice Winslow. Now here's Morant. 16 points for him. And it's Marquise Chris with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. And it's Morant missing. Warriors leading by 18. Oubre, right side. Morant with the steal. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. Nobody near Allen. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Allen's got 5 points so far.
But he doesn't have a clear path to the hoop, so why not? I mean, pull up and bury the three in transition.
Chris passed to Lee. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Jang the pass to Morant. And the layup falls. And that's now 18 points for John Morant.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
And that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him. And he's got his first chance at the line here. Different look here for the Warriors. Kevon Looney is checked in for Wiseman. Eric Pascal comes in for Marquise Chris. Wiggins is checked in for Damian Lee. And Steph Curry subbed in for Kent Bazemore. And finished off by Jang.
Such incredible hops for a center. Look, it allows him to hold his own against any other five in the league.
Morant against Curry. They double team Curry. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And it's the Warriors with the ball. 5 on the clock. Here's the three. It's rebounded by Memphis. It's Allen with the drive. And it's Allen slamming it down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
They needed that, and I love that he just didn't settle for the lay-in.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Jang. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The Grizzlies have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts. That free throw, good from Jang. Chris, he's checked in for the Warriors. Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. DeAnthony Melton comes in for Allen. Warriors leading by 14. To the inside. And Chris throws it down hard.
I mean, if you're Curry's teammate, this is what you have to do. Take advantage of the defender reacting to him. I mean, he'll find you if you're open.
Memphis has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. With the floater, and Morant will lay it in. Morant's got 6 here in this quarter.
His shooting has been a bright spot for them. Otherwise, they struggle as a whole.
In the corner, it's Wiggins. And he goes big with the dunk right over Jaren Jackson.
And flashing some real toughness inside. Wiggins can finish plays that others simply can't.
Now Morant. He's got 20. Passes to Melton. He kicks it to Jang. 6 to shoot. Pass to Jackson. Makes it off the glass. Jackson's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Curry dishes to Wiggins. Pass to Chris. Over Jang. Chris can't hit. Here's Melton.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. The Warriors on top. They lead by 14. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the 4th quarter. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, but it'll make it into the film session.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Then it's Morant, and it's Justice Winslow, and it's Melton in at the 2 guard.
Oh, he uses his physical tools to the fullest when attacking the defense. That's a heads-up play by Valanciunas.
And Curry, here we go. Wiseman, and a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got assist number 7 for him tonight. The Grizzlies trail by 14. Winslow, the pass to Valanciunas. And the pass to Melton. Sweet little floater.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
60 seconds off the clock here in the 4th. To the middle. Here's Pascal. Outside Curry. Here's Oubre. And finished off by Oubre.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
Morant with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Passes it to Winslow. Here's Melton, covered by Wiggins. Clock at 4. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Curry knows his own skill set, but more importantly, he knows his teammates. I mean, you know your personnel. KYP, you know, always puts him in the best position to score.
Some changes for Golden State. Draymond Green checked in for Andrew Wiggins. And it's Thompson in for Oubre. And Memphis also making a switch. Clark's checked in. Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Without question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks. A trend that they'd like to reverse.
And the Warriors making a change here. Wiggins is checked in. Here's Melton. He's covered by Thompson. Pass to Clark. Green with the rebound. Green's got 4 rebounds in this game. Lobbed up there for Thompson. And that one's good by Clark.
Pressuring the ball and making a play that created the opportunity.
I mean, it all starts on the defensive end. When you're active and willing to gamble a little bit, the payoff can be big.
Now here's Curry. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Curry's got 11 points here in just the second half. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
No, but his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, dunks like this demonstrate leadership.
Here's Curry following the score by Memphis. Had the space there, but it's offline.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Yeah, and I have too, which is why they're okay with it. I'm sure if he gets that kind of look again, he's going to let it fly again.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Steph Curry.
And I would point to his shooting percentage as the key reason he's our pick. And that sounds simple, but he hadn't tried to do too much. He hasn't tried to force his shots, just kind of waited and worked to get good looks. And in the end, he's found plenty of them.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the break. His demeanor was not one of a coach whose team was well ahead. He said this is the time to turn up the heat, make one final push, and try to close out strong. We'll see if they were listening, guys.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
And finished off by Wiseman.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Here's Melton. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. Now, here's Curry. Lets the three fly. Good on the three-point shot. Curry's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Warriors.
And relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is no let-up. You know, this is the kind of hard-nosed competitiveness that wins games.
And how about the body control? Morant, even when under duress, stays calm, cool, and collected.
And it's Wiseman that time on the assist by Thompson. And the Warriors lead by 17.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
Yeah, he's just not giving the ball up. He's passing with a purpose, and it's leading to scores. You know, his offensive skill set is off the charts. He has more than a few ways to punish.
Thompson from long range. He can't get that one to fall. And the Grizzlies going the other way now.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Warriors.
We got to see a display of offensive prowess in this one that got it done. High-scoring game.
Bucket after bucket. They were really in attack mode all game long.
And so this is going to end up as victory number 24 on the year.
And in a 3-game season series, they take the first 2, and certainly they've had the edge in this matchup.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Steph Curry.
Well, he had a hand in just about everything they did tonight. I mean, he just didn't take a single possession off on either end. He was the complete package.
Now, here's Clark. Morant outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's Winslow. No good on the shot. Wiggins with some nice D. Thompson inside the line. Wide open shot is on the money.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
You know they are, sure. I mean, come on, the finish line is in sight. All they have to do is play it smart.
And that one's good. Morant.
I mean, so creative with the ball in his hands. I mean, Morant is adept at creating offense for himself.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Curry on the wing. The three gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Warriors lead by 16.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Well, this is what guys play for, and when it pans out like this, it's a great feeling.
From deep. The shot, no good. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home, no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks a lot. Clay, what was the key to the win tonight?
Just do it as a team. You know, it's not an individual effort. We're a real deep team this year. We got a lot of guys who would start on some good teams, so we just did it collectively.
Clay, great effort from everyone. Thanks again. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.